There we go. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Oh, right. I keep forgetting when I do this, I have to be on both. Come on. There we go. That should do it. Perfect. Cool. There we are. Okay, I think I've set everything up correctly. Cool. How you doing? Welcome on in, everyone. We're doing some more Cobblemon today. Oh my gosh, and we just got another 100% EV. That's so huge. Okay. Yo, what's up, Drill? How you doing? We are just doing daycare shenanigans. Yeah, more Cobblemoning. 100%. Boom. Glad you're doing well. We are just breeding 100% EVs. I have been getting a lot of male 100%. I just got my first female 100% like 10 minutes ago, and then I just got another one, which is huge. So we're going to be able to pump out 100% EVs here pretty soon for IVs. That's pretty sick. But what we're doing today is we're trying to figure out a build for the Focus Fuel build event that's happening. Whoops. That's not the right Pokemon. Get out here, Marowak. So yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do for our build for the event. The winner gets $500 and a unique legendary with a special color palette, which is cool. I'm just doing it because honestly, I wanna challenge myself a little bit. That's kind of where I'm at. Also, I should probably type something on YouTube to make sure that it's actually working. I still don't know if Caster Labs worked. Or works. It does. Okay. Cool. Is getting 100% EV Mons as tedious as it is in the Pokemon games? Kinda. I wasn't really trying until, like, probably a week ago is when I started trying, but like not really trying. I just kind of put my best IVs into the Pokeball or into the daycare and saw what happened. Only the last like really 3 to 4 days have I really focused on it. But I mean, like, you can see how far I've come. I've got 5, so I've got, you can have 6 people or 6 sets in the daycare. All 6 male EVs are 100%ers. And then I just got the last two that were female that were 100%. So now with Destiny Knots, that means 1 out of every 16 tries, because I have 2 of them, is going to be a 100%. And then even then, I have 4 female. Oh, actually, this one, I should replace this one. That's actually a really bad EV. But every other one has at least 5 perfect IVs. I should really replace that one. What am I doing? Hold on, I'm going to take care of that. That's gross. The nice part is now at this point, I don't even have to really be careful. See, like, look, boom, 5 EV. So I can just, yeah, we'll miss 1 egg, but that's fine for that. Boom. Now it's 100% with the 96%. And they all have Destiny Knots too, which means that at least 5 of the 6 traits will get passed down. So really, we're just gambling at this point. I really just want to get to have 6 sets of perfect IV parents, so that way I can just pump out 100% EVs. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do with it right now. So, you know, it is what it is. I should probably go explore a little bit more. I need to start on the build. I did the hollowing out, which took me a little bit. I really wanted to work on this giant pixel art build, but unfortunately, the reality of the situation is just that, well, we only have 6 days now to do the build for the focus fuel competition, so this will have to wait. Oh, hello, Evie. I'm also still trying to get a rainbow Eevee, which everyone else seems to have got. Some people have gotten multiple of them. I've seen 3 event haluchas, and I've caught 1 of them, and I just don't care about the halucha, like, at all. I don't want it. I should probably make some more Ultra Balls too. Too many blocks. Well, this build is 20,000 blocks, so like it's gonna take me a hot minute to do. Even with like build stuff, it's just gonna take a while. So black, yellow, gold. I'm gonna go make some more Ultra Balls. But yeah, that's why we gotta focus on the festival build. So the theme is it's festival and it's for focus fuels. So I was trying to figure out what the hell do I do? Because I know that like there's at least 3 like Japanese festival builds that are being made for the build competition, and I mean, I'll admit it. That's where my brain first went to too. Was like, you know, that's the easy choice, 100%. But I don't want to just do what everyone else is doing, you know? Like, that's no fun. So, what do I do? And then I had, like, an idea for, like, an inversion of, like, Dante's Inferno, right? It's, like, the 7 layers of focus fuel. I thought that would be kind of funny. But I don't really know how to do that. I'm not allowed to use any build guides or anything. So it's like, Oh, there we go. All right, now we have a bunch of Ultra Balls. That's cool. So like I was gonna do like a layered thing, but then I realized that like layers is a lot. And we do have a size limit, so there is an actual physical limitation on like how big we can make something. Which is what I carved out. I carved out this whole area. So this is the literal size limit that we can make things. Plus, you know, it can go up in the air and stuff, but you know, it's not really supposed to be that. So like it's a pretty big area. So like there's got to be some stuff you can do it. The other idea I was working with was, because I'm doing a whole EV theme thing, that kind of could work with focus fuel, because like a bunch of different flavors, like you give each EV a flavor, and then like build the 9 areas and then have like a mini game in each area. So like we got like a square down here that's a mini game. Then we got a square over here that's like its own mini game, like theme to the EVs, and then make the prize like the focus fuel stuff, you know? Because we're being judged on design, creativity, and they said, well, they hinted that presentation is probably the most important category. And I can do presentation pretty well, if I can figure out exactly what the hell I'm doing. Any more 100%ers? Nah, that would have been too easy. But I don't know if I can come up with 9 unique mini games to confine into like somewhat smallish areas that are like unique, you know? So I'm not too sure. I also got to figure out like how to tie it into Focus Fuel themselves, you know? I thought about doing like more pixel art for each picture too, or like for each section if I was going to go with the Eevee idea, but I genuinely don't know how to do that, because then I'd just be covering it up with stuff and I'd be relying on the artwork to do anything good for the competition, and my art is like passable at like absolute best. It's not great. So, you know, I don't know, I'm struggling. I got 6 days to come up with something. I was kind of hoping that just hollowing out the area was gonna help me, but I don't know. The other idea that I had was like, for a festival, was like making a giant tree that spiraled upwards and have stalls and stuff going up it. But then I heard that that's literally what someone else is doing, and they're a better builder than I am, and I didn't want to try and do that. The same thing as someone else. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing yet. They did give me a bunch of money, though, to make it easier, which I appreciate. So I don't have to worry about farming too much. Oh, hello, Eevee. Did you know that you were in the middle of all my berries? Trying to get another catch combo going for the Eevee, just so that way I can have the shiny chance up. So if Aribo does spawn, I get it. Come on, Eevee. Stop being annoying. Please, just get in the ball. Come on. Thank you. Gosh. EVs are so annoying to catch. Like 1/3 of the time, they just go into the ball. But it's literally only 1/3 of the time. The rest is just frustrating. Okay, so we have this whole area to build. And we do have a bunch of like furniture that like we can buy. And some of it's pretty cool. We got some lights. We got some LEDs. We got some park benches. We got some food stands. The other thing I had kind of thought about was like making it like a festival that I'm used to, like a 4th of July festival since we are in that time. But then I was like, how do I make it Focus Fuel themed? So that's I'm struggling for a good idea, and I'm not feeling super inspired. You know? That's where I'm at. Wait, what? Why are people saying W? Himi caught a shiny Ditto? Oh my gosh. Dude, Himi gets insanely lucky. He also has, like, so much... Wait, where'd all his money go? Didn't he have, like, a ton? He did. And now he doesn't. I wonder where all his money went. Interesting. Hold on. Let's do some investigative looking at stuff, shall we? What is Focus Fuel? What is their shtick? Big flavor, better energy is their slogan. Big flavor, better energy, huh? How much are these? I've never actually looked at Focus Fuel. $26 for a pack. Oh, they're literally just caffeine gummies. That's crazy. I could see the appeal. I could see the appeal. I mean, hey, if we win, we get $500. So, but what do we do? I'm so stuck. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I don't know what to do for the theme. I really like the mini game idea because it's like fun, but I don't know Redstone well enough to like figure it out, you know? And I don't know like other mini games that would be easy. It'd be really fun if like I just had like a spawner that I could turn on and like super juice and like summon a bunch of skeletons that you had to fight, or I can think of a couple other things I'd do with some other mod packs. But as far as like just a build, I'm struggling. I'm going to keep it real. I'm struggling. I'm mega struggling. What kind of theme? So we got festival. Festival's great. Festival's wonderful. Actually, are there like target blocks? There are. So we could literally set up. We could make this into like a little bit of a fairgrounds where we set up some tents. We set up some chairs. We set up like a few food cooking things. We could make it like a story. Like the story is of like, look at how much effort we had to do just to feed ourselves and the refinement of cooking and all that jazz. Oh, someone's flying over. They're circling around. They're circling around. Yeah, because what if we... Actually, that might be a theme that we can work with. So we start with, like, the basics. Like, the festival is a journey. So, like, we started out as hunter-gatherers with simple bows and arrows. And then we have them, you know, we have them take in some target practice and we give them some, like, some raw meat as, like, the carnival prize. And then we lead them over to, you know, the campfire cooking station where we have... Wait, can you still just cook meat on a campfire? Is that still a thing? Wait, a smoker. Wait, we can use a smoker. Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm feeling a vision here. I'm feeling a vision of like a festival. It's almost like a Renaissance fair idea. Yeah, so okay, so we start with like a little hunter-gatherer section where they shoot the bows, you know, at target practice, their reward is uncooked meat. Then we go over to like the primitive cooking station. It's gonna look like really crappy. It's gonna be just grass, maybe some paved dirt, maybe a little bit of cobblestone over here. And it's gonna be like cooking the meat. And actually, I should build a smoker. I don't think I've ever actually used a smoker. What does a smoker even do? It's just logs plus furnace. Kind of crazy that I've never made a smoker. Does a smoker even take fuel? I'm assuming it does. I mean, I'd have to assume it does. Boop, boop. Grab a little bit of coal. Grab... How much cobblestone is in there? Smokers mainly to cook meats a lot faster. Oh, good to know. Thank you, resonating. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? Did I move all the logs out of here? I probably did. Yeah, I did. I think I have an idea for what I want to do for the theme now. I was chatting about it just a second ago. Because the vibe is that it's a festival, right? So to me, festival can mean a lot of things, but the thing that I'm specifically thinking of is it's a festival telling the story of how we improved our day-to-day life to get to focus fuel at the end, right? So like you start with like a hunter-gatherer section. We'll have some berry bushes. We'll have some target practices. We'll have like a chest that has like some bows and arrows in it, right? And then so we have them do it, and then they get the reward of raw meat, which they can then walk over to like a smoker, right? So they cook the meat at the smoker. That's like how we started. You know, we started out as simple hunter gatherers, eating nothing but, you know, berry and raw meat to get us by. And then we learned how to cook the meat, and then that became better. And then we go through like that, and then we get to like, then we learn how to process food, and that's where we upgrade to like the apple juices and the cake and all that jazz. And then at the end, we have a booth, or sorry, the apple juices don't show up yet, but at the end we have a booth with like the apple juices and the calciums and all that jazz. And it's like, that's focus fuel. This is the final form of our food, and da 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 da. And then we'll have a few booths and walking areas, things around. Like it's a little bit of a different take on a festival. It's more of like a Ren fair almost. But like, I kind of like the idea because it's interactive and like I could tell a story with it. And I think that it's not going to be visually impressive because I'm just not a great builder. You know, by the way, this is the area that's being carved out for it. This is as big as I am allowed to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it this big. I just leveled the area to get an idea of what I was working with. I told you it was right next to base. I didn't know where else to put it, because I don't want to like go really far away and level something out. So it's just right here. Plus, then it could be like an interactive thing right next to our spot. I don't know. I don't like spreading out. I wasn't expecting 3 blocks. It's more than 3. It's like 5 or 7. I think it's actually exactly 7. You gotta live. You gotta live, Live like each day is your last. That means cramming every build next to each other permanently, forever. Whoops. We do have 7 or not 8, 9 perfect EVs now, though. So that's kind of cool. Yo, what's up, Rebecca? How you doing? Show me what your cool stuff. I don't have a lot of cool stuff right now. I mean, we have some cool stuff. We have our giant berry fields. Oh, we're not poor. We just don't have cool builds right now. These are our lovely, lovely berry fields of death. We have a giant pixel art that I was working on, and then they announced a build contest. And so I had to stop working on it, but it's going to be pretty big. This is the only thing that we've actually built. So we got our little EV clinic with our nice little kitchen. Dude did some of the carpet and some of the decorating. I built this nice, cool chimney that I'm very proud of. This is what we use to bake all of our Pokemon stuffs. We got our lovely ATM in the corner, of course. I got my bee farm and my comb bee farm. They're both just chilling over here. Giving me that juicy, juicy honeycomb that I need so much of. Then we got our fossil room here on the left and our farm-ish over on the right. Then we have storage layer 1, hell storage layer 2. We got enchanting shenanigans over here. We have the OG storage room. We have a cactus farm smelter thing down here. It's going ham. We got another smelter array going on over here. We now have a composter that's giving us stuff. This goes into the auto sorter. We got some more bees. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of random stuff. But right now, I need to figure out how I want to do this part of the build. So where do we start? Where do we start? I might honestly hide all of this in just mountains of dirt so that people don't see the random farms that we got going on over here. But we could have it like lead into or lead from our base going to here, and then because I want it to go into like kind of a meandering path. So we do like the archery stuff, and then we kind of walk over here and we do some of the cooking stuff. And then we walk over here, and then we do some more of the baking stuff. And then I gotta plan out the sections for how I want to do this, because this will help me figure it out. Because section 1 is easy for hunter gathering. I'm gonna write things down, you guys. I'm leaning back in the chair while I'm typing or writing stuff out, because that's how I roll, baby. So we need berries, and we need an archery range. I wish I could have like a pen of animals, but we can't really do that here because there's no natural spawns. So that's place number 1. And so then number 2 is we have like a campfire plus smoker. And we talk about the how we added, or we just started to cook our food, and that's what led to the next innovation. And then we really need to go from regular baking, we need to go into like actual baking. So this is stuff like cakes and farming. Ooh, yeah, so we go into farming. That's good. That's good. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm rewriting. So I'm going to farming. Have a bunch of crops. And then have that lead into baking. And we can also have some berries in here, because berries are good. Maybe some berries for like the flavoring of the cakes. I actually don't know what else I can bake, quote unquote. Give me that 100% Eevee. Wow, we're not getting a single one under 80% these days. That's crazy. But it is time to sell off another round of Eevees, I guess. Oh, those are all EVs. That's fine. Do I care about Grimmsnarl? I don't care about Grimmsnarl. Just selling pages upon pages of EVs. 257. Oh, wait. Am I finally on top? Yes! I'm up there, baby! I'm on the top 10 leaderboard. Let's go! That's so good. I've wanted to be up there. I'm making it up there. That means I don't sit in the bad section for the auction tomorrow. And realistically, I only have about $150,000 worth of cash to spend, unfortunately. But, hey, It's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's only 3 areas, or I mean, that's like 4 areas. Oh wait, hold on, wait. I'm actually have another thing. A mine cart, like they have to chase around a mine cart. Chase mine cart for game 1. And then that leads into. Wait, hold on. I think actually we start off with like. So we start off with berries, and that goes into chasing a minecart, which then goes into archery range, which is raw meat. Then that goes to the smoker, which is cooked meat. Then that goes into farming. That goes into baking. Ooh, and then that goes into like berries and mutations. Ooh, wait, I'm having a whole storyline here. And then that goes into focus fuel, which I'm going to call the apple juice. Oh, wait, yeah, and then that goes into the vitamins. And then that leads us to focus fuel. So like that's like a whole like progression step. So we need a little bit of a berry bush. We need a mine, like a pretty simple like mine cart setup. We need an archery range. We need we need a couple smokers. That goes into a farming area, which then goes into a small bakery, which then goes into like a kind of like a lab area with like a scientisty type vibe for mutations, which gets us to like apple juice concoctions. But then we push that, or so maybe we do focus or apple juice plus vitamins. Yeah, and then that's what leads us into focus fuel. So we have like the storytelling path, and then we just put some like booths and stuff around. I think that's the play. I like that. I like that idea. Gives us the whole kind of, story. Feels good. Feels good. All right, let's see if we get another 100%. Nope. The fact that we're not getting anything less than 80, though, is crazy. That's so good. Okay, so we're going to start. What do I want the path to be? I think a lot of this being stone is fine, but I think mossy, I kind of want to do the do method here of having like the dirt path, the cobblestone, the regular dirt, maybe coarse dirt even, some gravel. Like, yeah, like I like this kind of a path that goes through. I don't know. We'll play around with it. We'll see what we like. We'll see what we like. So we're going to start. I like the idea of it being like a fairgrounds area that just kind of goes all the way around. So we're just going to do this. We're going to make the perimeter first, I think. We might have to go to the Nether to do some mining. How much did I give it on that side? Oh, I went right up to it. Oh, okay. I think I did that. I sure did, though. We'll go like this. Hello, Geodude. How you doing, buddy? That does make it feel a little smaller, which I think is a good thing. I don't think I wanted to do like a massive giant build. I do like this fairgrounds idea. I think that that's going to be a good balance for me. And we'll see how it plays out. This is still a big area. I don't know. We'll see. Do I set up a fence around the whole area to make it be like, So like there's a clear entry and exit. Maybe I leave the entry open and then I have the exit be fenced off. So like, you walk in, you have a focus fuel journey, you know? Oh, there's another EV. Hold on. Gotta go catch that. That puts us up to our next tier. Come on, EV. You're coming with me. All right, let's see. Did we get any more EVs that are cool? Another 100% male. Nice. All right. And there is the better chain for EVs. Okay, so if we do this, we have like a little bit of a area. What is the tent that we can get? Like what does that look like? Outdoor decor. What kind of tent can we put out here? I do like the canopies. The canopies are really good. I think what we start with is... Let's go see what kind of wood we have first. I might just go to the resource world real quick and get some more. Yeah. I don't want birch. Birch is not what we're looking for. Where the hell was I? Was I just mining for stuff down here? Is that what was going on? I mean, there's a trial chamber over there. Let's just teleport above ground, I guess. What are you? You are spruce. You will work. Does this work? Oh, it sure does. Wait. Oh, it doesn't do it all at once. It's a resource world. No one's going to care. Okay. So now we have some spruce. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's get a little bit more. We're going to need some sticks. So we're going to grab you, go like this. Boom, 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 boom. And then we want... I'm going to need more, actually. Let's just do all that. Okay, so let's do you. Then you. Okay, so now we got some fence posts that we can use. So I kind of like what I did over there. And I want to do that again here, but I want to do it for like a big booth. Well, not a big booth, but like the entry booth. So we go like boom, boom. Do we only go 2 high or do we go 3? I guess 3. We kind of have to do 3. Let me make it like this. I don't know. And then we do the flat canopy. Ooh, that's a problem. It only goes one way? Does it really only go one way? So it goes whichever way you put it. Okay, well, that's not ideal. That does not look great. I was kind of hoping I could stack these. I mean, that kind of looks okay. You just can't do... How do we make this look okay? This is not... Oh, that's unfortunate that that's what it looks like. I was kind of hoping it would loop over. I mean, I guess I could have gone and looked at what we did over there. But that's not ideal. That is very not ideal. Hold on, I'm gonna put some of these balls away because I don't need this many out. I mean, we could go with the typical wool, I guess. Do we have any other materials that we can use? Oh, I guess we could do banners. Oh gosh, I'm dying. Okay, let's see. Hold on here. What if we did... What does a banner look like on this? Not great. So, what if we... What does it look like on a regular thing, though? Is it flush? Okay, so it's flush with a regular block. So what we could do... What the... Who died to anvils? What is happening over there? So what if... Because we can't put it on the side. So if we did this... Wait, does it work on slabs? I'm going to put you over here. They don't really seem to connect, unfortunately. Wait, where's my... Oh, my banner's right here. Okay, so can we do that, though? Okay, see, that's okay. That's okay. So we can put it on slabs. We just can't put it on fence posts. So we could definitely put that on the front. But I'd want it to like slope to the back, and I don't believe there is anything in the mythical stairs that would resemble cloth. Probably not. That's a cool direct mossy cobblestone, though. Yeah, we got some terracotta, vertical oak planks and stairs. Now, we could do stairs. Have it be the back of the tent. We just go like boom, 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 boom. Actually, we'd probably want to start one back. So we go boom, 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 boom. And then do this. So then we'd go up two, but then these don't. The poles don't really seem to connect well. I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. mean, I guess at that point we could just do slabs, right? Ooh, they caught a Teddy Ursa. That's nice. Right. We can't do slabs. So we do this. Then we can put like a block here and a block here and then a block here. I don't know. I just realized I don't think I picked up my daycare stuff. I did not. I did not. I need my money flow, baby. So I'm curious. So this goes that way. So they're not near my storage. I wonder what they're doing. I just don't know how I like this. You know? Just doesn't feel like it's definitely a hut. You know? But like, is that what we want? Cause like that's literally just a little shack. It does not look great. And then we do something like this, maybe. Not a fan of this. I think I just kind of have to put big blocks here because it just doesn't look right otherwise. You know? How does that look? Then we can have like a little table back here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We just put more slabs up here just to have a roof above our head. I can't say I'm particularly pleased with how this turned out, but I don't know. I have time. I feel like maybe if I just slap things down and then figure out the build, it'll probably work better for me overall. I need some... Who has D4's tree painting? Not I. I have not the painting which you seek. Coarse dirt. Okay, there's a decent chunk of dirt. There's the daycare. I was just thinking, like, it's been a minute. Okay. Because we don't really want this built on... We kind of want the bad appearance of it all being on dirt. I think that kind of helps sell the vibe here. So we do this. We put like... We should just make those trapdoors. Or pressure plate? Shoot, how do I make a pressure plate? Is it just that? Yes! Haha! I did it. I'm amazing. Get out of here, seeds. We can even put carpet on those if we want. Actually, we should probably put carpet on those. Then we put a little chair. Maybe we just put a crate. They don't get a chair. They get a crate to sit on. Actually, that's not even... What if they just get stone slabs? Nah, we'll give them a little stair to sit on. Because that's funnier. And then we can put like little signs above that says entry is free. Free admission to the Focus Fuel experience. Come on in, Evie. This looks so bad. Okay. So let's... I don't want this terracotta in here. Get that out of here. So we do want this entire thing to be paved. Because this is like the start of the path, right? So we want to probably have... this area roped off. And then I don't care about the terracotta. Get out of here. So they come up here, they pay, and then they walk into the park. So we probably have this whole area cut off. All right, back to the resource world. Wait, how much space do I have? I should probably bring a shulker. Shulker, enjoy that dirt and all that junk. Let's go back to the resource world. We have trees to chop. Deforestation makes it happen. Deforestation, getting the wood. I'm gonna need mending on this quick. Oof. All right, well, that's the end of our wood escapades. All the wood is gone. Why does that hurt so bad? Dude, I need more of the removal scrolls. The removal scrolls are so good. Another 98%er. God. Good music. Okay, so we go like this. No, we want one more space over. We want this. We want a 3-wide path for people to come in. Okay. So they come in. Whoa, that was a voice crack. So they come in. I don't really like this stone. I think we're going to end up replacing most of this with gravel and dirt would be my guesstimates. I just don't like how the stone looks, you know? I want dirt. Especially for the beginning. I feel like maybe like a piece of 2 or stone here and there. We want it to be mostly dirt to start with, I think. So probably do this. We won't wall off the whole thing, because we'll probably have like a vendor section here in the back that like we'll set up some tents, we'll set up some booths, we'll set up some store stuff, and you know we'll play it by vibes. We'll kind of see how it goes, but I don't know. Could be good. Could be good. Okay, we got enough wood. Let's keep 1 stack of wood in there. Okay, we got the dirt. Let's just go ahead and, whoops, fill that in. Shadow beats. I don't think I've seen shadow beats before. So do that. Path kind of comes over here, and then we do... Yeah, we need to clear out most of this crap. Da, 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 da. Now the real question is, can I buy berries? Okay. So you make this a little thing. And then from here, we don't want to hard gate the player from the experience. I say the experience like it's some big pretentious thing. Because I'm going to make it a big pretentious thing, you know. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, can I buy... Oh, thank you. I can. Just buy 10, see how it goes first. We're going to plant some sweet berries. We're going to need some more, I think. I think maybe just 10 more? Okay. So we have the sweet berry patch. Wonder, is Spexy still awake? She is not. Sad day. So we do it like this. That's not... Oh, is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Gotta move it over by 1. I was close, though. Do. There we go. That feels better. Just go like 5 more is all we want. You got to get rid of the rest of this stone, though. Get this stone out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Then one right up there. Actually. Oh, I didn't mean to break that one. Okay, well, let's buy just a couple more. Let's replace that one. There we go. Got to make it kind of annoying. Yeah, okay. Maybe we don't have that. That makes the path feel too claustrophobic. I also don't like that. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. So then we can go into here. And so this is their first station where they have to go and actually gather their stuff, which will hurt them. And then we come over here. And okay, how does one... Maybe we make this whole thing like an archery range? Like all the way down. Because like that's... Yeah, that's acceptable. Oh, hello, buddy. Why couldn't you be the event EV? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have the shinies, but I would really love a rainbow. Come on. I catch so many shinies. I want a rainbow. I should probably move it to the special box just to be safe. Come on, Eevee. You're jolly, huh? Your IVs aren't even that good. But that's okay. Look at the shiny box. It's just getting bigger. That's 10 shiny EVs so far. Come on. That's so tragic. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay. So for this area, we definitely want all of the archers. Oh, we might as well go catch another Eevee to get the next chain started. Dude, one of these days it's going to be a rainbow. One of these days it has to be a rainbow, you know? I'm just getting so unlucky. I keep on finding the blazing haluchas, but I don't want the halucha. I want the Eevee. At this rate, I could auction off the entire shiny Eevee line. Like, genuinely. That's what we're getting to. Okay, so I do like this idea. So we have a line here. And then we have a bunch of targets down here. I feel like I saw some hay bales. I might have been wrong, though. So we got a tent. Oh, wait, actually, that might be a really good thing to put out. Okay, let's get rid of all you. Hold on. So we could grab a tent. How big is the tent? It's relatively big. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. So then we have a tent that shows like how they're living. They go out here. Then we can come around to here and have our targets. But do we have like hay bales? We have crates. What is a large crate? We have food crates. I thought we had hay bales. Am I crazy? We have leaf piles. City props, maybe. Ooh, we do have a magazine stand. See, we have a bunch of stands that we can use for, like, the stores themselves. Bow table, bottles, box pile, hay bales. What do the hay bales look like? Am I still on the top balance? Yes! I'm still up there. Let's go. Okay, so we have some hay bales. How does one make a target? Redstone plus hay bale. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. I could literally just use hay bales. Literally, I could just use hay bales. Why didn't I think of that? Farming. Okay, just give me a whole stack of wheat. Yeah. And then I need redstone, which I already have. Okay, so we're going to make... Should I make like 3 targets? 3 targets sounds good. And then we can prop those up on the hay bales. So we can go like boom, 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 boom. What if I do this? Do those emit redstone signals, right? Does that do what I think it does? I think so. Combat. Bow. Arrow. And I missed. Of course I missed. Don't I have fireworks? I'm pretty sure I have fireworks somewhere. Hello, Evie. Will you just stay in the ball, please? Come on, Evie. Just stay in there. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was getting fireworks is what I was getting. Not TNT. That would be bad. There we go. Fireworks. Does hitting a target trigger a redstone signal? Does that even do anything? Oh, nice, dude. They got a Darkrai. Good for them. Boop. Am I just... Okay, does it have to be level with it? Whoops. Okay, so that's how it works. So wait, if I just move this back... Uh-oh. No. Shoot. Shulker box. Thank you. So if I do this, and then this, and then this, is that enough? It is not. Is that? Okay, so that's enough. I like the idea, but I don't like... Does that work? No. It does. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Okay, now we're going to take those out because I don't have that many of them, but I do want 4 of them. So what if I hide them? So we push this back by 1. We can just go like this. Boom, 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 boom. So we can kind of hide the mechanism here. Maybe we just have 3? I don't feel like I need 4. Just have 3 targets. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe we replace those with hay. And that way it doesn't look as weird. I feel like the wood feels wrong. Yeah, I don't like the wood. I do not like the wood. So I think I'm going to make some more hay bales. I think I need like 2 stacks of that probably. Oh, whoops. I didn't grab the eggs. That's okay. Probably don't need this many, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? And that actually... The hay bale wall is actually really great for a whole different reason. Oh, I'm going to need so much more. Because now if it's a big hay bale wall... And then we build it, like, we have it come up the sides a little bit too. That means that they can't... You know, it's for safety reasons we had to build the hay bale wall higher. That's funny. I want to buy some gothic chests? Oh, no. What did he do? So yeah, then we build this out like that. Oh my gosh, I need so many hay bales. I should also probably like switch them up so it doesn't just look the same, you know? Oh well, this is why they gave us the budget, right? There we go. Yeah, that just looks better. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Much better. Wait. There we go. Look at that. That's looking a lot better. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you can get Latias? I didn't know Latias was in the pool. I'd be doing a lot more of these if I knew that. Oh, well. That's okay. There we go. Boop. 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 There we go. Boop. 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 Then we go boop. Yes. Cool. And then we go here. Nope, not like that. Like this. And then we go boop. Boop. We still don't have enough. That's insane. Probably just one more stack, though, is fine. Da, da, da. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. No! Oh, he passed me. Damn, dude. I want to be in the top 10. I want it so bad. I've bought so much wheat today. It's unreal. So we want this to be like that, then like that, and then that, and then that, that, that. Oh, am I really one off? Come on. That's so tragic. I know I will need more of this later, so I'm going to hold on to some of the wheat. Look at that. Now that's a little firing range. Look at that. And that's actually like a decent amount too, because now you know, they'll shoot, they'll hit the targets, they'll get a little firework, it'll be great. Like, it's not going to be visually amazing, but it will be a nice story. It will be a nice story. Da 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 dum. Ba dum dum. Da 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 da. I do like the little aspect of like, oh, it's like, this is how we started. This is where we're going. Maybe I should have some berry. Well, no, I like that the berries are there. Oh, shoot. The chasing of the minecart. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so wait, maybe, okay, so we start here. So you come into the park and you immediately go into here. And then that leads you into this, or like there's a nice little chasing of the minecart. And then that can lead you into the archery range. So it's going to be a little bit of meandering, but I think it'll work. I'll just have to figure this out. Yeah. But unfortunately, I think I'm going to call it a little bit earlier tonight than I have in the past. Just a little bit. Mostly because tomorrow is going to be Dungeon Night. And I am really excited for Dungeon Night. Dungeon Night's going to be awesome. So that's what we're going to focus on. Is tomorrow night is going to be dungeon night. We'll be back. We've been gearing up for that. Hopefully I have a little bit more of this done tonight. Not like too much. I really don't want to do too much of this more tonight. I got some other things I got to go focus on. And I'm tired. Because I got a little bit of a late start. Because OBS kept crashing my computer for some reason. Why? I don't know. But it sure did. So yeah, I would have been streaming for about an hour already. But OBS decided to crash the PC. Oh well. It did what it did. You know? It did what it did. Let's see if we can get one final level or 100 IV EV. Oh, there it is. Can we get 2? Oh! There it is. Well. If that is not 1 but 200 IV EVs. Hot damn. So that's female 1, male 1. And then the rest we can just take. So what that means now is, so that's 95, 96, 87, 89. Okay, well, congratulations, Evie. Boom. We have 3 pairs of 100% IV EVs. And I think that means, how many are we up to total? So this should be a 100%er. Yep. And this should also be a 100%er. So now we're just stockpiling 100%ers. Which is crazy. We'll have a full team of 100% EVs. That's insane. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, we're going to let you guys go there for the night. We're going to be working on this a little bit more. The idea is coming along. I think I might have to redo this section because I forgot that I wanted to have the chase the minecart mini game. But I think as long as I just like put that over here, it's probably okay. And then we can work on like replacing the floor and stuff to make it look prettier and, you know, add some lights and make it a little bit more festive. I think as long as I've got like the main building blocks down, we can always improve the look from there. This isn't supposed to be like a one-day build, you know, type thing. Evie, get in the ball. And hopefully we'll catch a freaking rainbow Evie at some point in time. Who knows? But for there, I'm gonna let you guys go now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being around. And I will I'll talk to you guys all a little bit later. Okay, bye-bye.